Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. Into the Denver Nuggets have hired Jared Dudley to their coaching staff, stealing him away from the Dallas Mavericks, where he has spent his first 4 years in assistant coaching with all the way back to the 2021-22 season. He will be reunited with Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr., obviously this season was not with Dallas, but for Jared Dudley's first 3 seasons in his coaching career, he did coach Tim Hardaway Jr. in Dallas, and now Hardaway Jr. signed with Denver, and Jared Dudley is going to be hired by Denver. Dudley played 14 years in the NBA from the 2007-8 season to the 2020-21 season, spending his last 2 years with Los Angeles, winning an NBA championship in 2020. His last couple years weren't very good. Really, he didn't, he had some really good years when he was with Phoenix. He had some really good seasons from 2010 through 2013. Had some really good seasons. Even 2009-10 season wasn't that bad with Phoenix. And then he had some solid seasons after that. Just was a good role player at the end of his career. Good three-point shooter in his career, almost 40% in his career. But he's done a really good job coaching, and there were a couple teams that wanted to bring him in to their fold. And Denver was one of those teams. They wanted him to join, Dave Adelman and his staff, and that is something that Dudley will do is join Dave Adelman. They requested Dallas to, if they could speak to Dudley, and they accepted, and now you've got Jared Dudley added to this staff for the Denver Nuggets and Dave Adelman. That has to be great for Dave Adelman to have a guy with such experience like Jared Dudley onto his coaching staff. Been in the NBA since 2007. And he went right, and sometimes you'll see a player who played in the NBA a lot. You'll see them give it a year or two before they go to assistant coaching. But Jared Dudley did not wait a minute. He went straight from playing into, straight to, then going straight to coaching. 2020-21 season with the Lakers was his last season in the NBA, and then next season he's coaching with the Dallas Mavericks. So, I think it's an interesting hire for the Nuggets. I wonder where this is going for the Mavericks now, because the one thing I look at is they lost Sean Sweeney to the Spurs. That was one of their lead assistants. Big hire by the Spurs. And the Mavs did a great job of replacing him yesterday, bringing in Frank Vogel, who has a lot of coaching experience in the NBA, and they replaced Sweeney with Vogel. And that was a great replacement. Now they've got to figure out who to replace Dudley with. So let me know your thoughts on the hire in the comment section, and peace out.